Good morning, everyone. Coming to you from Craig, Montana. We're with Cross Currents Fly Shop today. Chris Strainer is the owner and chief guide. Chris, we're fishing the Missouri River.
That's right. We're right in the middle of July, or pushing towards the end of it, and the Missouri's kind of at its peak with a lot of bugs out there. It's also at its peak with a lot of folks fishing it and people just recreating on it. So we'll have a beautiful morning. Early morning will be angler time with lots of bugs, probably a few other anglers around us. And then midday is when people start coming out and enjoying the Missouri River just recreationally. So we have to, in the afternoon, we'll find some good water around them, maybe with hoppers and things like that.
All right. Well, it's going to be a hot one today, and hopefully the fishing will be hot as well. Stay tuned. You're watching Northwest Fishing.
What's hatching on the Missouri right now is tricos. So it's a tiny mayfly. You can see right here on my boat, a trico dun emerged out of its shuck, and now it is a trico spinner. If we weren't going to drive away, this would fly away and go join millions of others over the river, spawn, lay their eggs, die, and become spent spinners, and that's what we're going to look for on the water for a lot of feeding fish on dead trico spinners.
What we have going on right now is just a massive trico spinner fall. We're a little too early to see the giant columns of bugs out right now, but as we make our way up towards the towards Wolf Creek Bridge, you'll see these columns, tons of these tiny little mayflies called tricos. Tricos are about size 18, size 20s, sometimes 22s, really tiny. Hard for this fish to target, but the awesome thing about tricos is there are a million of them. Once we hit the water, you'll see just blanket tricos on the water. Crazy action. The dry fly activity heats up. You'll see pods of fish rising, almost boiling on tricos. But the nymphing also benefits as well. There are tons of bugs rolling around, tons of food for those bugs, for those fish. And really heats up our fishing out here.
What we're seeing this morning, here's one coming out of its shuck right now, a trico. It's coming out and becoming a spinner. Now it's in a sexually mature spinner. And that one's gonna join the crowds here in a little bit and mate and die. So we just witnessed one coming out of its shuck from the dun to the spinner. And the difference is the duns have dull wings and a dull color body, and then when they become a spinner, their wings turn very clear and they're shiny, and then they're ready to fly and meet the crowds. This morning, before the trico spinners fall, we're going to do a little nymphing. So we're going to be fishing what we call deep nymphing. So I'm going to have an indicator on, even a split shot, and we're going to cast out and slightly forward of the boat, or slightly downstream, and then the whole key when we do that is a dead drift. So we want it to look like the flies aren't attached to anything. There it is. There you can see those bugs above his head.
The big one though, it's like a 16.
And we'll go ahead and recast right towards that osprey nest. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to pull out some line to work with. And you want some slack between your rod tip and that indicator or fly. Once we have a couple S-coils, then we know we're drag free. That's the key. Oh, okay. Oops, okay.
I'm kicking myself that I missed that one.
Oh, there'll be more.
I went under.
Set. There you go. All right, gonna be a nice rainbow. Tight, good shape. Got a good reel on there. There you go.
How's it feel?
Ooh, let her run, let her run, let her run. Let go of the line, go, let go of the line. You're gonna hear me yelling a lot. You can't stop this. So you get your hand, wave goodbye with your left hand. If you're not reeling, your hand's off the reel handle. Because this thing's, light tippet, small fly. Okay, stop. We're gonna get that rod up a little bit, just a little more curve. And then your hand, when you're not actively reeling, your hand is off the reel handle. That way, you can surge your. There you go. A little bit, looks good.
What a way to start the morning. Eric hooked up on his first cast. I've hooked up. I missed a couple bites and I've hooked up.
Good stuff here. I'm going to roast.
Oh, yeah.
Short.
Woo. Nice fish.
Hot fish. There we go. See what bug he ate? The bottom bug's a size 20, so not much purchase on it. There you go. Let him sing.
Oh
rainbow,
man, look at that
rainbow.
fish.
Nice rainbow.
Yes, indeed. Oh. Man,
He's on 20. I'm going to drop the anchor. We're going to spin.
hey folks, there you go. Not more than 2 minutes into the day, and what a beauty. That's probably running around 18 inches, I would guess.
That's a fish. That's good fishy.
Everything you see on this trip is catch and release. Montana has a wealth of rainbows in a lot of reservoirs, but these fish here on the Missouri, boy, they need to go back and keep the fishery vibrant. There we go, first one of the day.
Yeah, beauty.
Beautiful fish. Woo! Give me a little splash and say goodbye.
Tail 5 on that one, a little high five. We'll do a little high five.
Nice.
Good job, Mike.
Nice. We get to use 2 flies out here on the Missouri, and there's a split shot in between them. Little
So we got, a little split shot up here. Little Frenchy mayfly nymph. Little love bug, a local tide. Actually, this is, now these come from Minnesota. Our tire moved to Minnesota, yeah, so back near your home state.
Is it a brown or
Let's give a cast towards that osprey nest over there. Pause and wait, there you go. With all that line, give it all that line and mend it upstream. Big circle, there you go. And my mend is gonna be up and over.
Okay.
So I lift the line out of the water, then move it. There you go.
Nice.
Nice and easy now.
Yeah.
Keep that rod smoothly bent. When he takes off, you let that line slide through your finger.
Yeah.
Okay, lift up. Smooth bend. Head shaker.
Got an awesome
runner
fight
yet.
on him.
Huh?
Probably not quite the same size, but he's got a good fight on him.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see how he looks. He's going to give a nice surge here in a second. There he goes. Once he really figures out, hey, I can't swim where I want to swim. If you can let him run to the reel, that's awesome. And then you just let go of the fly line. Go ahead and lift up and let go of the fly line. There you go. Okay, now we're going to let the reel do the drag work. Remember, when you're not reeling, your hand's off that reel handle. Oh, I think I know why it's not fighting quite as hard as your dad's. Looks like El Blanco. Native.
Is it a sucker?
No,
No? Whitefish?
whiting. They're head shakers like that. Okay, you're in the leader, so that you don't want to reel anymore. Montana bonefish. This is a native fish to Montana in the west. Mountain whitefish. Nothing wrong with them. Whitefish are people too. It's a good sized fish, but they're not as prized as trophy fishery for sure. Trophy trout, like a rainbow or a brown. But they're supposed to be here. They fight good. They pull hard. They dive down. I think they get a bad rap because usually when you go to handle them, I use a little release tool so I didn't have to touch them. But usually when you grab them, that's when they go bananas and wrap around the leader, and people tend to not like that. And they don't jump. So that's probably the bad rap they get. But they're supposed to be here, and they certainly pull hard, keep you busy, and they're fun.
Any fish is a good fish in my book.
Yeah.
Chris. I appreciate it. It's a good time out here.
Yeah. All right, heading towards that dude. Keep it drag free here. Set. There you go. All right. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Bend the rod, there we go. Nice and smooth on that reeling. Okay, now you can let go of the fly and let go of the reel. All right, keep that rod just smoothly bent the whole fight.
Yeah.
And just have your hand off that handle. Do not try to stop them.
We're letting them run.
Letting them run.
We're reeling them in.
Letting them run.
No in between.
Yeah, just let that run, run, run. Little Bruce Springsteen song. All right, what are we doing? That looks trout like. That looks like trout. All right, dude, let them run. Get your hand away from that reel. All right, there you go. You get the coach voice coming out.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All right, there you go. That's good. Let them run.
Okay.
We got a lot of river.
Wow, nice fish.
If we need to net him in Great Falls, we will.
Okay.
He'll turn. He'll come back in this eddy. Just keep that rod high because we're right over these weeds. There we go. Now we're gaining. Nice and smooth. Yeah, here you go. Keep reeling. Keep up. You're good. All I want is that rod smoothly bent the whole time. Then we know we have enough tension to keep that hook in. Okay, he's going to surge again when he gets close to the boat. He's not going to like us.
Like that?
There he goes. Yep.
Gonna run a little bit.
Don't try to stop him.
Because I feel like I'm going slack a little bit, but really,
well, and I'll show you, I use my whole arm as a shock absorber, so I can bring my rod in, there's tension, then it surges, I let it go. He's going to do it again. He's going to bolt again. Okay, you got the leader. You got the leader. Nice cue here. He's going to go again as soon as I stand up with the net. He's going to say like, nay. Nice brownie. Nice brownie. Yep, getting all three flavors this morning. Good place to fight a fish. Nice slack. All right, there we go. We're at the leader. What we're gonna do now is just lift
up. Money shot.
Cross Current Fly Shop, Craig, Montana. Get you on big browns like this.
That's a tank. Are we anchored?
What a beautiful fish.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous fish. Zebra. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. That is crazy. Did you see him fight out of my hand?
That was a nice one.
21. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry about that. That is hilarious. I could not hold.
More hot action after the break.
Okay, see our fish rising right here. 2, 3. Bloom. Bloom. See them?
Yep.
So that's our target. So basically we're just going to cast like at that tree there, and the wind should lay our fly down. Now the whole key to dry fly fishing on the Missouri River is presenting the fly first. That is the key. If the leader goes down first, they won't eat it. If you have the right fly, right tippet, everything, leader goes over, they won't eat it. If the fly goes over first and you have the wrong fly and it's presented fly first, you got a way better shot. So most of these fish are feeding on tricos. That's all the little spinners on there. But we're gonna fish this, what's called a corn-fed caddis. It's just a big CDC tuft. And we're gonna throw it right at those guys here and see if we can hook it up. This is PhD stuff here. This is not easy. Like McCray in the shop, he worked on a fish for 40 minutes and then just left it. Couldn't get it. And he's pretty good. So don't feel bad. We should have a good shot at these though. We're a little far away from them right now, and that's fine. I just wanted to get us here and then we'll drift down to them. And so we need that extra length of leader to give us that extra time of drag-free drift.
It's pretty crazy watching those fish come up and grab flies. There's a bunch of them out there.
A little saying that I say is, I'd rather have you land 2 feet too short than 6 inches too long. There we go. Feed it, feed it. You're in great shape. Great shape. Eat! Flip, flip, flip! There. All right, let him run, let him run, let him run, let him run. Let him run. Okay, there you go. Woo! Get it on your finger. I don't have flavored fly line. There you go. There you go. Okay, just keep the rod bent. He's gonna surge. There you go. Good job. He's gonna take off here as soon as he sees the boat. You're the drag. Let it slide through your fingers. Nice rainbow. We be in. Woohoo! Is it right?
Yeah, we're all right.
Okay.
We are flashing red.
Flashing red.
Okay. We're gonna land it.
Okay.
That was pretty awesome.
We're actually end of our leader.
Saw that take and was able to set the hook.
So I've changed bugs. Okay, we're gonna try to bring him in the eddy side here. And we just want to have him think about coming into this eddy to net him rather than that current on our right. Okay, you're at the leader. So it's a little tough to land him. Let him run, follow him out. He wants to use the current against us. So all my movements with the dry fly are going to be a little more delicate than with that nymph set up in 3X.
Well, this fish is putting up a nice fight.
Oh yeah. Okay, that'll find me a little distance. I'll try to get the net under him. So lift up, straight up. All right, that was close. That was close. We're good.
Yeah. Nice. Oh man.
That's a north of 20 rainbow again.
Missouri River, Montana. Beautiful rainbows. Oh, take a look at this one, people.
Let's see if we can keep without swimming before we take a look.
Yeah, that's a 20-incher easy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Big head on it.
Look at that beautiful fish.
Female.
This beauty's rested up. I'm gonna let her go. Someone else can have some fun. Woo! What a fish. What a fish.
It's an old fish. You got a big head. Good job.
Thank you, Chris.
Super.
We had a nice pot of fish to go after there on the dry flies.
Yeah, it was a pretty long dry fly session. Those fish wouldn't go down. They kept coming back up, tempting us to stay there, and we did, and wound up managing to fool a few of them, which was that's always a rewarding task to accomplish. He's going to take off here in a second, and you're the drag. Go ahead and try to get him on the reel. Nice and smooth. That's flat rod. Get that rod up. Nice. Reel. Nice and smooth on the reel. See how you're bouncing the rod? Just smooth on the reel. There you go. Good smooth reel. Very good. Good job, Matt.
Yeah. Quick
Woo.
study.
There you go.
Good teacher.
Yeah. Here, give me crank to the leader. Oh yeah. Okay. Be down here in a sec. Nice. He's got a little blinder with the weaves on him. Nice and easy.
Yep.
Nice.
Woo! Boy, you're getting the browns today.
Sir, yeah.
Big old
Catching the big
brown.
ones at least here, huh?
This is a big old male. So one thing with this guy, this is his last year. He's kind of thinned out a bit, so he's what we call grandpa.
Oh yeah.
So he's a little skinny, but giant jaw, giant head, big, nice hype on him. Oh man, he's huge. 22 inches, over 22, but look how skinny he is. Oh man. Oh man. It's like the nursing home here.
Hey, hopefully we all get there. So that's
Yeah,
a good
I
thing.
know. Just giant head. There we go. Get him in the light. There you go, old man. Go back.
Woo! Eric, that was your first time dry fly fishing for trout, wasn't it?
It was, yes. First time, pretty interesting, pretty technical. You got to be pretty precise on keeping that fly right in front of those fish, for sure.
You got to be very precise. I mean, the level of concentration that I was having was just off the charts.
Besides this heat, and with this another level we're dealing with too, I feel, you know, I'm sweating as it is. I'm sweating watching my fly go down these drifts and watching them just go right over those fish. I had 2 explosions on my fly. I had one just about take it. I felt it take some line. Didn't get any commitments, didn't get anything to solid hookup, but I feel that it's on its way and it's going to be there.
Floating down the Missouri River, we enjoyed the spectacular fishing and amazing scenery that surrounded us. History seemed around every bend as we retraced the same waters Lewis and Clark explored over 200 years ago. We'd like to thank Chris and John at Cross Currents Fly Shops for an unforgettable day, and we'll see you next time on the water.